gonna go write a million songs if that's the way to be. I'll write a classic to beat them all and go down in history. I'll be the one to reach the stars, but only if you're with me tonight, 'cause that'll be the life. I'm gonna go write a million songs if that's the way to be. I'll write a classic to beat them all and go down in history. I'll be the one to reach the stars, but only if you're with me tonight, 'cause that'll be the life. 'Cause that'll be the life. 'Cause that'll be the life.
Hello again and welcome to episode 54 of Main Street Martin and the second part of our latest trip to the Portuguese island of Madeira. Now, in previous episodes we visited Walt Disney World and other theme parks, taken breaks in cities like Lisbon, Porto, Vienna and Salzburg, and cruised on MSC, Princess and Carnival ships to places like Grand Turk, Marseille, Gibraltar, Bruges, Rome, Naples and Athens. Don't forget you can still check out all of those previous episodes right here on this channel, and if you enjoy any of the videos, please make sure you click on the like button, ring that notification bell to be informed of any future videos, and make sure you subscribe. So last time we gave you an introduction to our hotel and the city of Funchal after travelling from Birmingham with TUI to stay at the TUI Blue Madeira Gardens. So we're going to start this episode with two more beautiful churches. You've just seen the Chapel of Corpo Santo. This is Carmo Church. It's one of the most appreciated religious spaces in the city of Funchal and has a fabulous art collection. It was actually built in the second half of the 17th century by Pedro Gonçalves. The church displays what is a longitudinal floor plan comprising a single nave, a chancel and a beautiful bell tower. The 18th century Rococo main facade stands out as well with its grey regional stonework. Its incredible architecture can be appreciated through its chancel with a gilded wood carving, Mannerist altarpiece consisting of a throne and a painting of the patron saint by Madeiran carver Manuel Pereira. The 18th century tiles here depict Our Lady of Mount Carmel and they're also stunning. So it's well worth a visit. It's open every day. It holds a mass regularly, giving you the opportunity as well to attend a traditional Madeiran service.
After what's been a cloudy and windy day with a number of downpours, the sun has come out, the sky is blue, and it's absolutely glorious again.
Next to the Santa Catarina Park is the Quinta Vigia. It's located on Avenida do Infante, one of Funchal's best known streets and a street that we use pretty much every day to get into the city or down to the marina from our hotel. There's a beautiful green space here, but the building itself is of great historical importance. Several aristocrats and members of royalty from all over the world came here and were enthralled by the charming atmosphere over the last few centuries. It was acquired by the regional government in 1979 and underwent a thorough renovation. Then, in 1984, it became the official residence of the president of the regional government. Now, here in the gardens of the estate, There is a fabulous combination of botanical species from subtropical regions, plenty of examples of Madeiran flora as well, and then among the large trees and the shrubs and flowers there's a beautiful view over the Bay of Funchal due to the fact that Quinta Vigia has a magnificent location overlooking the sea. Next, we decided to take a walk in the other direction from Old Town along the Lido Promenade. It's well known for the many tourist facilities it has to offer and the extensive leisure area, much appreciated by both locals and tourists alike. It's lined with palm trees and bordered by splendid botanical gardens, and it links the Lido area with the pebbled Praia Formosa beach at the western end of Funchal, offering breathtaking views over the sea and towards Cabo Girau. To all those who stroll, walk or run along here, or who just relax on one of the many benches. Now, if you want to go for a swim in the sea or just sunbathe, along the promenade there are several opportunities to do that. There are 2 public swimming pool complexes, the Lido with a really large seawater pool and Ponta Gorda, as well as the private swimming pool complex of Club Naval, all of which offer extensive leisure facilities with seawater and separate children's pools. There's sea access, sports activities, restaurants, snack bars and much more. I have to say it was fairly quiet when we were there in March, and it will obviously be much busier during the summer months. But I would recommend it as somewhere to visit while you're in Funchal, whatever time of the year you go. It's a beautiful promenade and perfect for an afternoon walk.
Further along, still walking away from Funchal, there's another pool area with a children's play pool. Again though, not open out of season, but you can just imagine in the height of summer this will be absolutely packed with people. Another early morning, and this time we're off to get the cable car up to the Monte Palace Gardens, the Botanical Gardens, and to see some magnificent views of Madeira. So one of the things we've been told was that there could be a big queue for the cable car at the bottom. Well, I have to say, it was incredibly quick, so much so that we actually got the bus, which was just €1.95 by the way from our hotel. The buses here are really regular and not expensive. We got the bus at 9:05, got into Funchal, paid, queued, took the 10 minutes or so cable car journey up to the top, and it's still only 10 o'clock in the morning.
So these are the Mont Palace or Monty Palace Tropical Gardens, depending on how you pronounce it. They wind through 7 hectares of terraces, and they have the most amazing botanical gardens where exotic plants are accompanied by waterfalls and all sorts of other architectural features like a Japanese pagoda. The path through the gardens is decorated by stunning ceramic tiles produced in the 15th and 16th centuries. And in the Japanese gardens themselves, there are tiled panels recounting the history of trade between the Portuguese and the Japanese. In the museum here, you can also catch an exhibition for African art on the upper floors, and below is a mineral collection, which we'll see in a moment's time, featuring 700 specimens gathered from the Portuguese mainland, South America, North America and Africa.
So this is the Oriental Garden. So this is the station for the second cable car that takes you down to the botanical gardens. We've got to the stage of the afternoon now where we don't really have time to do this as well, because we want to take the toboggan ride back down into Funchal, and they stop that at 5:30, 5:45. So we've just come down here to have a look.
Time to climb even higher now, and it's well worth it, believe me, when you see the views from the steps here, but also from the very top of this church. It's the Church of Our Lady of the Mount, and legend has it that a chapel was built on this site back in 1470 by a man called Adão Gonçalves Ferreira, who is supposedly the first man born in Madeira, along with his twin sister Eve. The present church, however, dates from the 18th century, the 1740s to be precise, and it was damaged in an earthquake in 1748, subsequently rebuilt and consecrated in 1818. The last emperor of Austria died in exile on Madeira in the 1920s, and his tomb, minus his heart, which is apparently in Switzerland, can be seen inside this church. A statue of the man, who was later beatified by the Catholic Church, is also in the atrium here. The main festival of the church, the Assumption of Maria, is held on August the 15th every year, and it celebrates the Lady of the Mount, the patron saint of Funchal. Pilgrims may even climb the steps to this church on their knees, and that's one of the reasons why this is the most important pilgrimage site on the island of Madeira. As you can see, the interior of the church is ornately decorated with ceiling paintings. The main ceiling painting is that of the coronation of the Virgin Mary, and the primary altar image, venerated at the church festival in August, is also of the Virgin Mary. Now, it's worth noting that the church is open 7 days a week at various times, but be aware that there are masses pretty much every day, so check out the timings before you go. And while you enjoy the views from the top of the church here at the Mount in Funchal, Madeira, make sure you join us next time and we'll show you how to descend in style in one of those wicker toboggans. In the meantime, if you enjoy any of the videos on the channel, please help us by clicking on the like button, ringing the notification bell and subscribing. And we'll have much more from Funchal in Madeira in episode 55 of Main Street Martin.
I'm gonna go write a million songs if that's the way to be. I'll write a classic to beat them all and go down in history. I'll be the one to reach the stars, but only if you're with me tonight.